It's been a while since I had the Infidel out. These were Benchmade's first out the front auto that they did. With these being almost 20 years old now, they came out in 2006. Guess that would make this a bit of a throwback Thursday too. They 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 have a reputation. It's funny. People love to hate the Infidel. I have a bit of a love and hate relationship with the Infidel. It's got so many cool things going for it, so many really great things. It's got steel liners in an aluminum chassis, giving it a very robust build. It's got the great dagger styling with the wasp waist handle, and I've always loved the looks of the Infidel. And most people I think do, and then they pick it up and they play with it, and then they just kind of go meh. The action is really what kills it for people. It's not bad, it's just underwhelming when you compare it to a lot of other modern out the fronts. It's got a very unique spring setup, which is what really contributes to the interesting action. It's got a nice firing action, but the retraction always feels a little bit weak. And that's due to the fact that it actually has two separate springs for the extension and the retraction. And they're not set up in a traditional like tension setup where you're stretching the spring to preload it and then it's flicking the blade out once it finally releases. On this one, you're actually compressing one of the springs and then releasing it to fire the blade out. And then you're compressing a different spring, which is a little lighter, to fire the blade back into the handle, which is nice because a lot of people, it's easier for them to extend their thumb than it is for them to retract it. And, it's a well-tuned action that just doesn't impress people. The other problem is, of course, the price. These are a $500 knife, new, which is pretty crazy nowadays. There's a lot of competition at a much lower price point that's probably going to get you an arguably better, more modern knife. These could definitely stand to get a update and redesign, and maybe a lower price. You can get a lot of out the front auto at the like $300 mark nowadays, and with these still being up around 500 with the Benchmade butterfly tax, it makes it a bit of a tough pill to swallow for a lot of collectors. But you can pick them up on the secondary market, of course, get a decent deal on it. They're a great piece to have in the collection if you're a guy who tries to get different variations of OTFs from all the different makers, like I kind of do. You wind up needing to have one in the collection. I got this one as a heavy user real cheap years ago, and I've been continuing to beat on it, and it's held up just fine. I don't think I've ever even opened it up. I think I've flushed it out with some oil and blown it out. I think I did a video on that as a light maintenance video last year, and it's held up great. It's got a D2 steel blade, so in actual cutting it'll hold up pretty good. Like I said, I have a very mixed relationship with the Infidel, but I do like it. I do fully intend to keep one in the collection, and it'd be really cool if they decided to kind of revisit it and maybe update it a little bit. One of these days I'll have to do an actual teardown and show you guys all the weird little quirks it's got going on inside there with the dual springs, and then it's actually got a dual sear setup in both the open and closed position, kind of like the Sand Shark. Most OTFs don't do that. So yeah, maybe I'll do that sometime in the near future. Kind of a rambly Thursday video for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my little musings on the infidel, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you tomorrow.